Nemophila. Chapter 1. Nemophila. A school trip. It's going to take us to the Ashagaga Flower Park. Since it's spring, there should be lots of pretty flowers too. Shinatsu exclaimed in excitement after hearing where the school trip is going to take us to. Everyone in the cafeteria looked at her. She sat down in embarrassment. She looked flushed, but very enthusiastic. She was shaking so hard, I thought she was about to scream again. She told us before, the very one place she wanted to go visit at least once was the Ashagaga Flower Park. We can all tell she loves flowers on how she acts whenever somebody asks her about one. At our science class, we were studying ajisais, hydrangeas. Every question asked was answered by Chinatsu until the teacher didn't allow her to answer anymore. It was finally lunch break. Me, Chinatsu, Nao, and Suzume chat a lot during evening, which isn't a good decision as Nao once almost choked because she was laughing too hard and we don't finish our lunches, then we complain about it like it wasn't our fault, but we do it anyways. This time, Suzume packed her own lunch. It seems like she likes sunflower seeds. She's like a sparrow. That's their name anyways. I packed ramen noodles, as usual. They're always the same, but for some reason, I enjoy it. Suzume can't help but always ask for a little bit, but this time she doesn't because she packed sunflower seeds and teriyaki, her favorite foods. After we ate our lunch, we went outside in the garden, watching Chinatsu chase butterflies like a child as we chattered. Hey, Suzumi, do you think the school trip would be fun? Well, it's got lots of nature. Maybe you could find sunflowers there. Now asks me. Well, flowers are pretty, but they can be boring. So maybe it could be fun with Chinatsu around and Suzumi doing nothing but stare. The bell rang. It was time to go home. As usual, I walked home with my friends. At home, Mom cooked me omurice for dinner. My parents aren't home yet. They're usually late anyways. Tomorrow is the school trip. I'm gonna have to pack my stuff as we'll be there for a few days. It's the day of the school trip. Chinatsu looks extremely excited. Now and Suzumi look tired. Anyways, it's cold out here. We got on the bus. We were lucky enough to get a bus with a heater. I would have been frozen. After a while, we finally arrived at the Ashi Flower Park. We walked around with the tourists explaining which flower is which. Out of boredom, I wandered off. I walked past pretty flowers hoping nobody would notice me gone. I walked past a lot of flowers, himawari, yasagao, tsubaki, and others until I stumbled across a field of nemophilas. I stood there, falling on my knees slowly, embracing the beauty of this sight. I sat here looking at the nemophilas move along with the wind. The field looked like it went on forever. I looked into the distance, mesmerized by the sight of these flowers. I love them already. I sat there for hours, long enough for them to notice I wasn't there. I tried to stay hidden as I heard them call out my name. I hid behind an adise bush, like they found me anyways. That disrupted my peace. I can come back tomorrow anyways. The lecture I got was long and bothersome. Somewhat it felt worth it. I got asked if I heard her or not, basically asking me if I was listening. I heard her, but I wasn't listening. I heard her, but I wasn't listening. I mean, they all went around and looked at wisteria blossoms, but I just couldn't find any interest in them. Chapter 2. The Lingering Love. The trip ended. Now we must return to school. I was absent for a few days because I was exhausted from the trip. When I came to school again, there was a new student called Koi. He's actually pretty nice, only to me apparently. And for some reason, he also reminds me of Nemophilas. He felt relaxing and comforting when I was around him. Koi, a fish, but it's a cute name. I liked it. We are close. I just hope to be more in the future. Hey, Koi, have you ever just unexpectedly have feelings grow on you for somebody without knowing it? I asked hesitatingly while looking him into the eyes. Maybe. I don't know. He looks serious, but that maybe, I don't know. I doubt it was me. I sat there in silence next to him, not sure what to say next. Who? I asked without realizing it myself. He answers, he never got to finish as Chinatsu interrupted me, attempting to steal me from Koi. He snatched me away from him, leaving him stunned. I laugh. Hey, what was that for? I chuckle randomly. Well, you spend too much time with him, Chinatsu pouts. Do I? I asked teasingly, even though I know myself I've been trying too hard to get close to him. Of course you do, Chinatsu answers as she drags me to Suzume and now, who look at me with a silly expression, it's like they're trying not to laugh, now laughs at me and says teasingly, had fun being dragged here. It was totally my plan. I looked at her laughing. Yeah, it was very funny. Suzume stands there looking at us between Chinatsu, me, and now who was laughing so hard. I don't think she is even breathing. Who knows what even is funny in this plan? That is quite amusing, don't you think? Now finally stopped laughing and we have a bit of awkward silence. We look at each other, not sure what to do next. Suddenly, Chinatsu says a pun. Why did the rabbit skip school? Suzume answers, why? Doesn't even have school. Suzume didn't get to finish when Chinatsu cuts off. Because it was having a bad hair day. Get it? She looks at us smiling. Koi just sat there watching us have fun with a warm smile. He then sat up and laughed, leaving us alone. I noticed him leave. I didn't like it. I shake the feeling off and turn back to my friends with a big grin. I was walking home alone because I already walked now home. We live near each other. But in the end, I still have to walk home alone for a bit. The thought that lingered in my head, do I love him? Questions that roamed in my head rent-free. I entered my apartment with a rather confused expression. I do hope nobody stared at me. I really could not sleep last night just because of that thought. Also because of that unfinished answer. Yeah, what? Me? I really do hope so. I've never felt like this for somebody before. I hope he met you and not another girl whose name starts with a yeah. But I guess I wouldn't mind a sentence that starts with a yeah. That would relieve my stress even more. I realized my alarm has been going off for like 10 minutes. I might be late for school now. Crap. I speed up. I don't even brush my hair. I guess I'm going to school with a bad hair day. A new student. Again. Her name is Kumiko. She seems really pretty. At the same time, she looks really selfish. She made friends very quickly. She was suddenly one of the popular girls. I can tell she dislikes me. I don't mind. I do too. I think it's because her first impression of me was when I had that diabolical hair day when I came to school a few days ago. I tried interacting with her once. She didn't like it. She used ridiculous words, which weren't very nice. We don't talk. I was walking over to Koi, and suddenly Kumiko ran in front of me heading to him. I think he saw me, but I turned around and left. I'm not going anywhere near that girl. I swear I just wanted an answer from Koi about his unfinished answer from last week. Now looked disappointed in me, but it's not like I care. I doubt she would have done anything better. We got our lunches and ate together while telling jokes. I felt this stare come at me. I guess it was Kumiko's, but I ignored it. It seems like she's jealous of something. The very next day, there were already rumors spreading around the school. Me and Chinatsu asked other people, but they looked at me and left, so we had to split up to ask them. I didn't get any answers. Ends up, I was in the rumor. A rumor? I didn't remember doing anything. The rumors were about me slapping Kumiko. Did I? I got highly criticized for slapping her, as if I did, but as she was a popular girl, everyone believed her, of course. Did they even have proof? She just put on a lot of blush on her cheeks so it looked like I slapped her so hard it got swollen. She looks weird. I can just expose her by splashing water on her right now if I could. There are consequences and chances, though. She might have slapped herself to make it look real. It might be long-lasting makeup, and by the time I pick up a second bucket, I'll be in trouble. So for the best, I won't. Everywhere I walked past, I heard gossiping about me, but whatever. It seems like many people are trash talking about me, so they really believed her. I think she slapped herself because it's been a few days and she still has that slap mark on her face. I hope it stung Kumiko. This trash talk is really annoying. It doesn't bother my feelings much. I just feel like I'm getting angry really quickly nowadays. And I have intrusive thoughts like that, yes. Even my friends try to defend me. They try their best, but I don't encourage them.